In this video, we're going to be talking about when damages occur at your property, when should you be charging a guest, and when should you just eat the cost. So stay tuned. Vacation Rental Machine helps hosts just like you learn how to start, grow, and scale your short-term rental business. This show is all about creating systems that help you automate your business, giving you more time and money freedom. If you're ready to start living the vacation rental life, then subscribe to this podcast today. Come and join us on our Facebook group, The Host Nation, where we'll be talking about starting, automating, and scaling a short-term rental business. Now, on to the show. Hey, welcome back, Host Nation, to another episode of Vacation Rental Machine. I'm Julian Sage, and I'm with John Bell. And we had an Ask VRM question come into the Facebook group. So Charnel asks, hosts, how do you decide which damages to ask for guests to reimburse for and which ones to just eat the cost for? So basically, when should you be charging your guests for damages to a property? And when should you just be saying, this is the cost of doing business? So John, you have over 40 properties now, lots of people probably breaking things, causing issues. When do you just say, okay, this is a part of the business? You know, if someone stains the towel or if someone, breaks a chair, when is that going to be a charge to the guest? And when do you just say, well, this is just part of doing business?
Because this business is such high in turnover, sometimes we don't really know the root cause or the actual person that caused the damage. We just know that the last person that checked out, this thing might have been broken, and we assume that it's from them. When it comes to a chair broken or something like that, if physically it was just something structurally with the chair that just might be defective or wrong because of extreme use, not that the chair is like broken in two. Maybe the back or something of the chair just kind of fell off or something like that. I wouldn't charge my guests for that. That's when I would go back to the manufacturer or the purchase place of wherever I got that chair, and I'd bring that up to them. And what I find is more than likely, they'll replace that part. It comes, it ships, and then I have my maintenance guy go and put it on, and the chair is repaired. If the chair is broken in two, like somebody kicked the leg from underneath the chair, that is something where I would charge my guest for. When it comes down to linens, and of course, this is one that I see all the time. People want to charge people for stained towels. We all want to stop makeup from happening to our white towels. It's one of those things. We can provide an array of different products, but people still do it. Is it something that I charge for? I don't, because it's so hard to even make that a viable claim. Hey, you put makeup on my towel. Now I have to throw it away. Okay, well, how much does that one towel cost you out of the entire pack that you just spent? So you're telling me you're going to bill them for something less than $5? I don't think so. That seems very pointless and technically a nuisance to just message somebody to just say, hey, you owe me $5 because you put your makeup on my towel, or you destroyed some duvets, or you messed up some other bedding items. For me, my items are not that expensive for me to really want to charge them that much. Again, my kid is out there. You see, I use duvets that are like $15. I'm not crying if somebody messes them up. I either try to wash them, get it right, or I throw it away and I have another one that's already there. In your cleaning fees, there should be a little bit of room that you have that is for the replenishment of those items. So you should have a little fund at the end of the year to replace damaged towels, damaged pillowcases, damaged sheets, all of these things. And what you really should do with those damaged items, we really could take those items and deliver them to a shelter after they're cleaned and washed. Even though they're stained, somebody else still has a use for them. We don't have to just throw them away. But no, I do not charge for linens. It's really, if it's almost under $30, I'm not really going to charge you for anything. You could break a coffee mug. It's just the cost of doing business. If you throw a party and you break a bunch of stuff, that's a different story.
So John, some people might be thinking, well, John, I don't spend $15 on my towels. I spend $30 because I want luxury premium towels. And if a guest is ruining my $30 or $50 towels, I should be charging them for that, right?
To me, you already are, because at that point, if you have $40 to $50 towels, your price per night should be elevated well above mine. So that person that you're really looking for is paying you for that cost in a nightly rate. Again, your cleaning fee or whatever you're charging, all of the stuff that you have in your place, you're charging for that premium of replacement at the same time. I've had somebody come into my place and break a bed frame. Do I really know who really broke the bed frame? I don't. I just know that it broke on this guest. For me, it's a minimal cost, $40 to go get a new bed frame, go put it on, swap it out, and apologize that it broke in the first place, kind of laugh it off. But it happens. This is the type of business that we're in. Things happen, they break. Extra usage of items is to be expected, but we cannot just try to ping our guests for every little thing that they do, especially when we're charging a premium for them to come book with us. No, I do not think it's fair to charge for a damaged towel, even if it's $40, and your nightly rate just shows that, hey, I'm a premium booking. You need to assume that cost because you are a premium booking. It's better to have a great review from a guest than to have your guest review and say, hey, they nickel and dimed me because of some makeup on a towel. Or they'll probably say because there was a black mark on the towel. Now, in a review, that hurts because somebody's going to think a black mark, just a little mark, and they want to charge me? No, that place is a little too much, whatever, going on.
I think for lots of hosts, when they are just starting off, when people are coming into your space and they're ruining your sheets, ruining your towels, or let's say something breaks, a lot of times when you're just starting off, you just want to, you feel almost like personal about it. Like, I need to charge the guest because they're coming into my space and they're ruining my stuff. But you have to think of this as a business. You really have to disassociate yourself from your business and from the items in your space. If you have personal things in your space and they get ruined, maybe you shouldn't have put your personal items in that space in the beginning. But all of these things that are in your units, they are just things, and that's just the cost of doing business sometimes. So question of the day, what are you charging your guests for? Leave it in the comments section down below. If you'd like John and I to answer your guys' questions, then be sure to go to the Host Nation Facebook group and use hashtag AskVRM. And until next time, Host Nation, keep on hosting. Hope you hosts found value in this episode. If you did, please go on over to iTunes and leave us a review, as that would greatly support the show. If you'd like to connect with John, the community, and I, then go on over to our Facebook group, the Host Nation. Talk to you hosts in the next episode. Keep on hosting.